Welcome to week 9 of the CHFL. Ladies and gentlemen, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Only 3 games left to cement your spot in the big dance. Remember, the top 6 teams from each league will make the playoffs. The bottom 3 better find a comfy spot on the couch. Let's dive into this week's predictions. Game number 1, Big Tabowski versus the Friar Boys. Matt has 4 starters out on a bye week. Fortunate for him, John's missing his number 1 ranked Brandon Lloyd at wide receiver. I just don't think Branham has the firepower on his bench to get it done. I've got to go with John in this game with a big win. Game 2, Sweet Teriyaki versus the Goodfellas. So it looks like our front-running female isn't unbreakable after all. Big loss last week, however. Adrian Peterson is back with authority. When it comes to Joe, 6 players on a bye week this week. I think it's time to kiss the playoffs bye-bye. Game 3, what would Tim Tebow do versus Team Rickley? TJ, sometimes it's better to just rip the Band-Aid off quick. And that's exactly what I'm going to do to your playoff chances in Week 9. Jamal Charles and Matt Forte are looking like the most solid backfield in the league. And Michael Vick's going to provide a little bite back in my offense. I get the win in Week 9 and cement a spot in the playoffs. Game 4, Team Spackler versus Team Lewis. Spackler's Vermin versus Team Lewis. At 2-6, the postseason may look like a lost cause for Lewis, but he had a huge pickup on waivers this week. Darius Hayward-Bay puts up 100 yards and a touchdown in this week's Upset of the Week. Game 5, Miss Chad Harmon-Henning versus Team Parsons. It's time to crack the champagne, Diener. 5 straight weeks with 100-plus points. You're now the highest-scoring offensive team in the entire league. When it comes to Parsons, his team is dropping faster than a freshman's panties on prom night. Henny clinches 7-2. Way to go, Dean. Game 6, Team Isom versus Team Underwood. It's a must-win for Marcus. Matt Stafford's back, coming off a 4-touchdown performance last week. Things are looking up. I've got Ray Rice putting up triple digits in yardage, plus 2 touchdowns. I think Brad's going to be a little hesitant to jump back on the saddle after his beat down last week. I've got Isom in a big win, Week 9. Next game, Team Jackson versus Team Keck. Both teams are riding a 2-game losing streak. I think Keck fails to even sign in and fix his lineup. Unfortunately, Jackson doesn't have enough firepower to do anything about it. In the lowest scoring game in CHFL history, Keck's 60 points get it done and pull out a big W. Finally, Booyah City versus Touchdown There. It's do or die for Dane and Gretchen. At 2-6, things are looking grim. I just don't think they have the juice in the backfield to get it done. Reggie Wayne can't score every week. Or can he? I've got to give it to Ty. Dan, it looks like you're going to have plenty to rant about towards the end of the season here. Now check out Parker's picks for this week's Game of the Week.